reality.
And more
admit
came
you were
out
fooled.
yesterday that was legitimately new about it. So it was just, this is a bigger problem, and
Right.
I don't mean to focus on one area, but there's a whole disinformation arm online that we have people, we're working on covering the news about what is happening with our democracy, and there are viewers that are not getting it.
Yeah, and you know, that's the thing, when we talk to our friends and loved ones that we respect, and they believe all these conspiracy theories, and you can't talk sense into them. And they keep, I mean, Eddie, there's a reason. And the reason is people plug in to their news source. And if it's disconnected from reality, and if they're literally afraid now to show the truth of what Donald Trump's advisors were telling Donald Trump, Trumpists that defended him during impeachment, you know, they're never going to. They will know the truth if they seek the truth. And if they don't seek the truth, if they stay hooked into disinformation campaigns, they're never going to get it.
And, Joe, this conversation is actually tied to our earlier conversation about those safeguards, those constitutional norms and principles, right? How so? Because the fourth estate, the press, is absolutely essential to a functioning, vibrant democracy. So if the fourth estate is compromised, even if it's just one element, one side of it, right, that's a sign. You know, we talk about imperial presidency, we talk about a gerrymandered Congress, we talk about a dysfunctional Senate, we talk about a politicized judiciary. The press. This is all a part of the crises we face.
Well, and Admiral, think about it. So Donald Trump and Trumpists over the past 5 years have done two things. One, they've trashed the press. Donald Trump admitted early on to Leslie Stahl, I'm going to attack the press constantly so nobody will believe when they write negative stories about me. And then they had alternate realities that they channeled through other media outlets. And I mean, I'm sorry, it's what strongmen do in third world countries. It's what strongmen have been doing forever. It's pure propaganda. And there are massive networks and corporations that are feeding right into it and making a lot of money feeding people lies.
Yeah, it's right out of Dictator 101 is to break down, Eddie's exactly right, the fourth estate. And I'll tell you, when I think of that, by the way, I go international and I think to myself two things. One is I think about our correspondents, people like Richard Engel, who are over there wearing crummy, not very effective protective gear, walking around with an iPhone, sending us the truth, showing us what's going on. So commending the press, talking about the press. Eddie's point, the criticality of it is crucial. And then secondly, think how this is playing in London, in Paris, in Berlin, in Beijing, in Moscow. This is undermining us deeply. And to the point of the press, their ability to convey the story honestly and openly is the truth, and the truth is our best weapon.
Well, and really what they do is, what enemies of press freedom and what people who want Donald Trump to be a dictator do is, and we've seen it, they'll look through the thousands and thousands of New York Times and Washington Post stories. And then they'll find an article that they didn't get right. And then we'll hear about it for weeks. A great example, Putin putting bounties on the heads of U.S. troops in Afghanistan. Oh, that's all we heard about. See, this is why you can't trust the media. And actually the difference was that one intel agency said, nah, not likely that happened. We don't have good information that actually happened. And another one, I think it was the NSA versus the CIA. The NSA may have said, well, there's a moderate chance. We're not exactly sure. We got it from some sources. Maybe it happened, maybe it didn't. But they will comb through thousands and thousands of stories. They'll find one that they get wrong, right? And then they'll go to town going, this is why you can't, fake news, fake news, fake news. And then, yes, I will say it. And then they churn out bullshit every single day. Lies every single day. Misinformation every single day. And they'll go back and they'll find something that somebody, said 2 years ago, twisted around. That's it. Again, it's just pure propaganda. We've got to call it what it is. These are people who want Donald Trump to be a dictator. They hate American democracy. They hate press freedoms. And so they're going to attack the mainstream media.
Or they'll fixate on a story solely, like Hunter Biden, for example,
Biden's laptop.
and say, okay, that's the biggest story. Actually, why aren't you covering it more than we do? We have at NBC. Tom Winter's been all over that story. But that's the predicate for everything, as Eddie and the Admiral have said. Tear down the media, so that now from there you can say, don't believe anything you're hearing. None of the reporting on the front page of the New York Times or the Wall Street Journal or the Washington Post is right, particularly when it's negative about me, President Trump would say. That is really the foundation. Discredit the press. Now everything I say is the truth, and nothing they say is to be believed.
All right.